Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible.
He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Al Saad with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Aguero. Decent shot! Goal! Barcelona!
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 12 minutes is number 9, Sergio Aguero.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. That's a shade optimistic. Danger averted for now. Kadiolu cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that pass isn't the best. Al Sadd have got it back, and they'll have another go. Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. Beckham. Vitinha! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Vitinha usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Short changes him with that pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Aguero. And that's gone loose. Now, can they get him away? And it's Vitinha. Driving forward. Some good work on the right flank here. Nuno Mendes. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gets a good foot in there. And he can clear it away. Akanji. And here's Aguero. It's Aguero! Another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Corner number 2 then. Big header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. So, third corner of the game. Gerrard! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Looking for the run. Aguero is... There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Timber. Great vision. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Drogba. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. Vitinha is there, and he can get that clear. Foot in. Aguero takes control of it, and he's on the move. And this is Gerrard! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's hoisted clear. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And now they can spring out of defence. And the keeper's got it again. Abiati gets it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Al Sadd really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Kadiolu. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Drogba. Bellingham. That's beautifully weighted. And it's Gerrard. Looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 7.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Number 23, Vitinha. Coming on the field, number 15, Eden Hazard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mateo Kovacic.
Timber. Threads one in. And this is Aguero. Aguero! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He's tried one! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Now it's Drogba. That's the end. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Abiati picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is, of
today's
course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's delightful. Now it's Messi. Messi! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And this is Aguero. Shot could... And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Lionel Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A probing pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Pele! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. That is good alertness. And it's Vitinha. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Aguero. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Akanji. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Picked out shot, surely! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that. Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's made its way to him. Now this is... It's Aguero! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Pele plays it short. No way through, so back it comes. Gerrard gets good distance on it. Now it's Pele. Mateus. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Aguero! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Vitinha.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that was very necessary. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice looking ball. Now it's Aguero. He's found a way through. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. It's Lampard! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And this is Messi. Messi! Rising over the bar.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Now, can they get him away? No, no way through. That's an imaginative pass. Tries to get it clear. Timber. Hazard tries to pass it through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Aguero. And this is Messi. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in.
And time is up. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Please turn your attention to the
How would you
screen
summarise
for the
what we've
latest
seen today then, Jim?
information from
Well, there was a
stations around the
distinct
stadium.
lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Oh, what a sight this
today's
is. The
match.
colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
He won't be happy with that one. McAllister. Conte. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Big chance, corner. And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Just about within shooting range. Baresi clears. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has been cut short. Nicely aimed pass. Koller. Rijkaard makes the interception. So we're still where we started right now. Conte aims beyond the defence. And that's a throw-in. Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Serginho. Serginho has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Serginho. Aguero. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. That'll be a throw. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Serginho. That's gone for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Gerrard. Stood up well to him there. McAllister. And here's Aguero. Park Ji-sung. Vitinha. And this is Messi. He's going for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Elects to cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Has a look and plays it forward. Koller looking to run onto it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Koller. That's the throw. Serginho delivers with wit.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither...
He's gone for goal! Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Messi is flagged offside. Chiellini. Now Costa Curta. Conte. Played out to the left flank. He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try. Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. He is through here. Park Ji-sung proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And smartly reclaimed. Nuno Mendes, pass somewhat off target. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cross needs to be good.
Well played and well cleared.
Serginho could try cutting inside here. Not the most convincing of passes. Baresi. Mendes charging forward down that flank. Chiellini with the clearance.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 7.
So, third corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 15, Eden Hazard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could get...
Takes the shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Messi. Played back in. Hazard. Unai Simon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's intervened well there. Koller. 5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Aguero. Koller. And this is Park Ji-sung. Oh, that goes for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
Substitution for Barcelona,
It's a
number
good
9,
run down the left-hand side.
Sergio Aguero.
Oh, great run, magical!
Number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's a corner kick.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Akanji. That has not gone well. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Hello, everyone.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so just...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're a great goalkeeper.
And he's let fly! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Aguero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's had a shot! He's had it taken off him. And here's Aguero. Messi. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's aimed in. Gets his head! Oh, off the bar! And the ball's come loose here. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to pass it through. Baresi with the slide tackle there. Oh, no joy this time. And he's going for goal! Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Short changes him with that pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And that has left him in a heap. Another throw-in. He's in a good position. And the shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gerrard applies the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona have their second corner now. Morocco are looking to go forward now. This looks promising. Zanetti. And here's McAllister. Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. He is through here! Lovely, now then. Messi looking sharp there. And here's Aguero. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Lionel Messi.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Well, there's the clearance. And there is the half-time whistle.
This is a police
Been no
announcement.
shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 10, Neymar. Number 21. Coming on
Barcelona, a solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Number 13.
Messi receives it in a wide position. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Looking for the run. And this is Batistuta. Oh, just skips past. Real chance! It's in! Morocco are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
It's Aguero! Off the post! And it's Aguero. That's been slipped through. Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Lionel Messi.
Deco. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. McAllister. He's gone for goal! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Sergio Aguero. Number 18, Lionel Messi. Coming on the field. Number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 14, Erling Haaland.
He won't be happy with that one. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's having a go! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's been Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he's searching through. Has a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good chance here! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
For Barcelona, number 7, Steven Gerrard.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Timber. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? Azar conjures time and space where few can.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
That is a brilliant interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Akanji actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth corner of the game. Big header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Ronaldo picks it up from the goal kick.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
Well, that's well seen too. Zanetti. Zanetti. They really do have to make something of this. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Goal scorer for Barcelona, number 14.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Erling Haaland. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 23, Vitinha.
Time. And that will be the final act. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency
Would
and
everyone
proficiency.
like to join me in making a special mention to
Any
those
reflections
in
on
the
what you've
crowd
seen,
who
Jim?
are celebrating
Well, the look
their
on the
winning
manager's face
anniversaries today?
says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
Well, what a sight this
today's
is. The
match.
colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. And the shot! And he's straight offside. McAllister. Now Timber. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, there's the clearance. Rijkaard. Del Piero. Caught offside that time. Nuno Mendes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
McAllister. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that was somewhat errant. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. This one tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. Takes the shot! No, not quite.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Not the most accurate pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. It's Aguero! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Goal scorer for Barcelona.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Sergio Aguero.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Zanetti deals with that comfortably. Timber, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Del Piero. It's run loose here. And the shot! And now they can clear their lines.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Del Piero. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very
2
poor.
added minutes have been indicated.
He's come in hard. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Schneider. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Liverpool. Number 20, Michael Owen. Number 15,
And the second half gets underway.
Number 21,
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Number 8, Sergio Aguero. Number 22, Michel Platini. Number 18, Gabriel Batistuta.
Timber. Plays a sharp little ball here. Batistuta. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he's gone looking for safety. And they're back on the ball again. Gerrard looking to pass their way through. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Aguero. Now it's Messi. And he's decided to go for it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Aguero. And this is Schneider. Schneider cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Aguero.
Aguero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chance! It's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona, number 18. Lionel
Barcelona
Messi.
choosing to make the first change. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And again they hit the front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Coming on to replace him is number 15,
Barcelona take the lead.
Eden Hazard.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He can run onto that. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. He won't be happy with that one. The final 5 minutes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Substitution for Barcelona, number 23, Vitinha. Coming on the field is number 13,
Haaland.
Mateo Kovacic.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
He has found the way through. A wonderful effort all by himself.
Schneider just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Desperate defending required here. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Belletti really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. The end of the game.
Come to you now with a quick
Reflections?
request for support to our charity
Well,
fund
thanks to
stand
Jim
in
alongside me, and as the fans make their way home... So
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is, of
today's
course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased.
Chance, surely! And this is Luis Suarez. Timber gets good distance on it. Messi.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Guardiola. And this is Luis Suarez. Timber with the clearance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. That's a shade optimistic. Now here's the delivery. He's there and gets it away. And we have our very first corner. Oh, it's come loose. Defending, he's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Gavi. Now it's Messi. He's beaten the last man. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, what a mistake! Deftly away. Threads one in. Passes. Oh, what has happened here? Gerrard. And it's Messi. Approaching the half-hour mark. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Guardiola. Referee's given a throw. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Rijkaard. Nuno Mendes. Not the most accurate pass. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And he was alert to it. Tries to play it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, important interception.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Guardiola. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there.
This is a
We've
staff
just lacked that
announcement.
telling breakthrough
Remember,
moment.
staff report to the information desk.
So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Can he get on the end of this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gavi. Can he get it through? Messi is in a really good position out wide. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That has been cut short. Messi. Rijkaard makes the interception. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen.
Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Lionel Messi. Number 9, Sergio Aguero. Number 7, Steven Gerrard. Coming on the
And
field.
that should get the job done.
Number 10, Cristiano
And now
Ronaldo.
a sudden chance to counter.
Number 14, Erling Haaland.
Haaland receives it in a good position here.
Mikel
That's
Merino.
alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He's found a way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Barcelona have their third corner. Cleared without hesitation. Tries from a long way out. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Substitution for
Barcelona are making a change now.
Number 16, Sandro Tonali. Number 11, number 6, Frank Rijkaard. Coming on the field, number 14, Declan Rice. Number 15, Yamal Musiala.
And this is Shevchenko.
Number 13,
He's shifting through the gears here.
Koundé.
Oh, it's just a little long. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Great vision. Koundé gets over and intercepts. just about within shooting range. The final 5 minutes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's on it, can he get away? Koundé getting this one clear.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Good chance here! Lacking in accuracy.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 23, Vitinha. Coming
So
on to
now we're going to
replace
get those
Jimenez,
changes we have been
number
expecting.
13.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's picked his way through. Frustration, exasperation.